what we are standing for.
Yeah.
It is so important to us to be part of the community, and as I've been telling people all the time, we are not a chain. We are a family restaurant, and we also are run by families because our management and our associates, they become part of our family, which is so important to us.
Yeah.
Like Mike over here, he is the ambassador up here for the Frederick community. He promotes it. And why does he promote us? Because he loves the Silver Diner, like we all love the Silver Diner, because he's part of the community and he's part of the family.
Yeah, and it's so easy accessible, whether you're on 70 or 270. It's right there on Buckystown Pike. It's so
It's
easy.
a prime location.
It
Yes,
is
yes,
an absolute great location. Whether you're dining in, taking out, all of it, it's all so very good. Now, you're celebrating 35 years.
I know. I just wanted to touch on that with you because, the only reason, not the only reason, but the only reason, or one of the biggest reasons, is that we've been around for 35 years, is, that we keep reinventing ourselves. And, of course, the biggest part of being 35 years around is we have actually associates who are now managers and area directors who have been with us for 35 years. And, everyone has been around with the Silver Diner anywhere between 25 and 35 years in management. So
that speaks a lot for the company.
Yes. Well, I want to tell you about family.
Yeah.
That's what I mean about a family.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Love that. So
and that strengthens us, and that becomes part of the community, and really we related to the community. So we are not just a restaurant, we are part of your community.
Speaking of being part of the community, I know that you're doing something where there's donation and then a get back that's going on January 1st through March 1st. Can you tell us about that?
Well, actually, Mike would be better to tell you the details about it if you want to. But Mike, come over here. Tell the details about that.
So, Mike, what's that going on?
So we got a promotion coming up soon. It's going to be when you make a donation, you get a bounce back. It's still in the works. It's not quite finalized yet, but it's definitely going to be out there. So look out for that. It's going to be a great promotion to help the community. It's going to be a great promotion to help the local area and just make it a win-win for everybody. The guests, the diner, everybody eating, it's going to be a good time.
It's all about community with the Silver Diner.
You heard the common theme over here, right?
Yes.
It's community, it's local, just like our food is. We started this about 14, 15 years ago now with the local movement. And I think everyone should do this. And I'm so surprised that not more restaurants have gotten into us. That's why we've been around for 35 years. We constantly reinvent ourselves.
Secret to your success.
Yes, you can come to us for cocktails. You can come to us for fresh scallops. Now, what diner offers fresh scallops for dinner, or local meats, and even when you have a burger, Creekstone beef.
Yeah.
We track down the DNA of the 100 farms where it comes from, so we know the resources of our products.
Yeah.
And we try to, if you love turkey. My turkey comes from Barbara Koch. I know Barbara Koch, the Koch turkeys. So we work with the people who have the farms, who have the facilities.
Wonderful. Well, what makes Silver Diner also so great is that they're featured for Tasty Tuesday at our online store, shoplocalbigdeals.com.
Yes.
I know you just heard about this.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
You're a superstar there as well.
No.
They sell out. They just sell out like that. As a matter of fact, if you go there right now, you're like, Dina, what is happening? I'm clicking on it, and it says, let me put my glasses on. It says sold out. Don't worry, we're restocking the store. It's all good. It's all good. Silver Diner is today's Tasty Tuesday. Now, we invite you to come Facebook Live. You might see us right now. Hello, good morning. And
Good morning.
all the wonderful, yummy food that's featured that you can get at Silver Diner. They're located on Buckystown Pike, right near Westview Plaza. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're quite welcome, and thank you for bringing it up that we've been around for 35 years, and we're putting a big focus on dinner. We are really your next generation diner, and a lot of people think we just have breakfast, but you should see our dinner on
Dinner at the diner.
And they are a lot less expensive than most places.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You're getting really
High
good,
quality.
Good quality food.
Yep.
Food that actually feeds you.
Yep. There's no chemicals, no and added ingredients.
That I'll always criticize is I'll say there's no food in that food. That's not the case with the Silver Diner. It's nothing but good, hearty food. Tasty Tuesday, Key 103.
Hearty and healthy. Thank you.
Absolutely. Awesome. Okay.
Hey, we're here now.
There we go.
You're gonna put that in your pocket there.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey, wow. It's not going to explode, right, is it? No, okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you.
Absolutely. So it keeps going. Okay. So we're gonna
okay,
go
here we go.
into
We're going to
the
go next
studio.
door.
See some food now.
We're taking a look.
Ooh, look at all these goodies. Oh my goodness! Now, of course, today this is all in to-go
love
packaging, so it
this.
might not look as good as
Oh my goodness.
if you would get it on
Sure.
plates. But you
All
know,
right, so-
it is still that it looks for to-go should look just as well as on the plates. So
Wonderful.
look at all that! My God!
I'm gonna snap it. Or-
Look at Steve, what you all have over there.
All right.
You know, here is our pecan pie.
So,
That
Ype, wait.
that comes from
Do you want me
locally.
to start with with dessert first? I
Yes,
like how he
that's right.
thinks. All right, so we're gonna do that then.
That's
All
what
right.
Jackie Kennedy said. She said, you know, if I knew that life was so short, I would have started with dessert.
Well, and I love her fashion. So.
Yes. Oh, well, who doesn't?
Right?
She was the fashion queen for sure.
Okay, so.
So pecan pie, you know,
Yeah.
we're getting that from a woman-owned shop in D.C. So again, it's a local product. The difference is that she uses whole pecans, Georgia pecans. A lot of times when you get pecan pies, you have all these little pieces.
Yes.
No way.
Right.
The crust, you know, is homemade. The whole product is made. I know her husband's. He also happens to be a
So yummy.
Stephen. Man, that name Stephen comes around a lot. My son
That
Stephen, you're a
is
Stephen.
excellent.
Isn't that great?
Oh my goodness.
Whole pecans, you know, and a buttery
Save
squash.
room for dessert.
I talked about that, right? That's Barbara cuts her turkey, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the free-range turkeys. Then, of course, you know, we have the fresh veggies with it.
Yeah.
And, you know, we make our own little...
Do you make your own cranberry?
Oh, yes, we have the cranberries, you know, I put ginger in it, because ginger is so
you?
good for your blood.
Oh, yes.
You know, it really purifies yourself, so it's great. Toast. You know, French toast, we do it with apples in the fall, but I add
Wait,
some
I can't
savory
keep up
flavor.
with you, Ype.
I know. Savory taste through it. You know,
Hold on,
I
let me
put
try that.
I put thyme in the apples because you know a lot of people think, wow, herbs and apples and all this stuff. I do, and it gives
So
you that
this
extra
is-
little kick.
So I have to ask you. So now this is very colorful. It
Yeah.
looks very fall-like.
Food's gotta look good first of all because you eat with your eyes,
Sure.
and then of course you know it's gotta taste good and it's gotta be attractive.
So
I
are
have
you
the
then?
fresh pomegranates?
So do
Every
you?
day they take this pomegranate, you know, take the seeds out. Go ahead.
So do you then change this up for a different
Yep.
season and then have a different topping
And
on there?
in the summertime we do it with
Okay.
fresh raspberries and fresh strawberries and blueberries, so fresh
okay.
fruit.
Oh, my
Nitrate-free
goodness.
bacon,
Okay, hold on. Let me just take a little
farm fresh eggs.
smidgen of
Oh,
this
and that bread
too.
comes in 7 days a week. We get
Oh, is
it
that
delivered
right?
7 days a week. Uptown Bakery in DC. You know,
And your eggs are all free range too, right?
free range eggs.
I know. Where do you get your eggs
And I
from?
know,
Do you
from
Might you-
Martin Eggs, Lester,
Barnyard
yeah.
Best.
Okay.
Yeah, I, you know, as a matter of fact, you know, I'm going to see one of the guys that he works with this week.
Do you meet the chickens?
I meet the chickens. I keep a lot of chickens alive because you know they gotta lay the eggs, so I do
Right.
good things for the
You
chickens
do
too.
good things
That's
for the
right.
Chickens
Yeah,
love me, Bob.
yeah, they do. Yeah, chickens only have one bad day in their life when they go to the
That's
butcher.
right.
That's right.
Well, and your eggs. So there's a real difference with
Yes.
eggs, as you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
You can literally get so much more bang for your buck when you actually spend a little bit more and have eggs that are free
And
range.
that's what we
that are-
find out that
right?
people, you know, in the silver diner, they do not mind. You know, we are maybe not the
Sure.
cheap. We have a great value because we have a barbell strategy, as we call it. You know, so
Absolutely.
maybe a little bit heavier on price in the center, but on the outsides we have also nine. Where can you go for $9.99
Right.
and have
and
breakfast
get
at a diner?
actual real food.
Yes.
And you can have a take-home container because you give
Under
there's-
$10, you get
Right.
you get
Yeah.
a coffee and you get fresh orange juice and a breakfast at the Silver Diner. Now, of course, these items cost a little more.
Sure.
But I just want to mention to you know that's where it starts. Where can you go for under $10?
Right.
I can even go to McDonald's, you know, and get a coffee and a breakfast for
Oh,
under
no.
$10.
Absolutely.
Crazy,
Absolutely.
crazy.
So this looks yummy.
Oh, the
What's all
Oaxaca,
this?
Oaxaca omelet.
Okay.
You know, we have the
Oh,
salsa
man.
and the jack seeds inside. Again, the
Okay.
guacamole. You know, it's fresh. We make it.
Okay.
You know, it's been packaged for a little bit. You know,
Okay.
again, the toast 7 days a week. That, you know, I know Didier, the baker.
Okay.
You know, so if I want to have some changes made on the recipes, he works with me.
Okay.
Then, of course, all the fresh fruit as well.
That is so. Oh my goodness.
You like to eat, huh? How do you skate? You know, you look in great shape. How do you
Oh,
do that?
thank
How you do that?
I
My
just take
God.
a bite. I
You
just
take a bite.
One bite.
Only a
That's
bite.
it. That's
Only a
all.
bite.
That's what my mom used to teach me all the time. She said, "Take small bites." You know, she always said, "Lekker is only so groot."
Right.
That means delicious is only this big.
It's
and
true.
then she mentioned the
Otherwise,
the
it's
palm
just
of her hand.
gluttony.
You just eat, and that's all you need. That's all
Yeah,
you
well, I'm
need.
Italian, so I love food.
Oh my God, my wife, is Swiss Italian. She loves to eat too, and and manja.
Yes, a mange,
so
I love
that's
that.
it.
So what's all this?
Crab meat in a lobster sauce with fresh asparagus.
Man, no
Yeah.
way.
Well, now, do
All
you
right,
expect
I'll
a
try that.
lobster tarragon sauce in a diner? And I tell you, the one that I make is beautiful because, I learned all those principles in Europe, and I'm just translating it to a diner.
I love that.
Yeah, people love this.
Oh my goodness.
And I told you, I get a lot of times I
That
get
flavor.
oh,
I'm sorry, I'm still
Crab
kind of
meat and the lobster.
ruminating. He's going too quick. I've got
it's the
to.
lobster, the lobster, the
It's an
lobster.
experience. Food is an experience.
Food
right?
is an experience. Yes.
Yeah.
So I see the fresh asparagus in there. So everything has to be fresh, and
So
a lot,
good.
but I can get local. I get local,
Yeah.
but fresh is the key.
Okay, so what's over here?
Fresh salmon, either Atlantic salmon or Faroe Island salmon.
And
then, it's on top of, if you order
Yeah.
this dish without the salmon, you have a 600 calorie
Okay.
vegan dish because the curry sauce I have that is vegan. I
Okay.
do it, with flash fried cauliflower.
And what? So this is flash fried cauliflower.
Yes, yeah, and with a curry sauce on it. Again,
And curry is so good for
that
you.
curry is good.
Anti-inflammatory.
And the inflammatory,
Yeah.
because it got the turmeric in there. All these items are all anti-inflammatory, so that's great for you. And the salmon we usually cook with a little bit of a pink center.
Oh, so good.
So, but
yeah,
it's fresh.
not.
fresh,
It's not rubbery.
never frozen.
It's not
Fresh,
overcooked.
fresh, not
When you
overcooked.
overcook salmon, oh,
Oh my God!
Terrible.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
if you don't want to do that, open up a can of tuna. So
we're gonna go out to dinner sometime.
there you go.
together.
We will.
Okay, so what do we have here?
Local little tenderloins. They get us. Of course,
man.
I don't get them all from Maryland because if I would get them all from Maryland, we don't have enough cows. I would kill them all. So
Right.
that's not good either. So from Virginia,
Can't kill all the
Maryland.
cows.
No, that's
Is
it.
this a scallop?
Yeah, Georgia Banks,
on.
Georgia Banks scallops,
Oh,
just
man.
above the islands, above in Massachusetts.
Surf and turf.
I can get to 7 days a week.
Look at
we
your
cook
fresh
them.
spinach.
Look,
Holy
yeah,
cannoli.
fresh spinach.
Oh,
With a little bit of garlic in there, and then crispy fries with our own seasoning that we started off with 35 years ago. It still is the same. That seasoning. I had a couple of drinks with my sous chef, and then we came up with that.
I
so,
love him.
So you see what happens when you have a couple of drinks.
I do.
Some good things can
I'm
happen.
Italian.
As long as you don't drive, you're good. So we didn't drive. We were eating.
He took an Uber here.
We took an Uber.
Mike is the DD.
We took an Uber. We took an Uber. Yeah. Uber alles. Uber.
And this is
Codfish, what we do is we marinate it in a little bit of buttermilk. Then we put panko and southern
Okay.
seasoning on it. And, now it's a little cold, of course,
Okay.
but that is beautiful.
right.
The cod, has not an oily flavor to it, and it's
Right.
full of, antioxidants too.
Yes.
So it's great. Then we have our QP tartar sauce. We make that in-house.
Okay.
I use Japanese mayo for that because the Japanese mayo has extra egg yolks.
Is that right?
Yeah, they use more egg yolks than the regular mayo, and it gives a real rich, creamy
creamy.
flavor. And then, of course, then a fresh dill and a fresh herbs in there.
Oh.
It's great, isn't
That
it?
is really yummy.
Yeah.
And
That
what
fish
is
so nice.
this?
Coleslaw. I put a vegan dressing on it, and then, I used to have like a seasonal one.
Okay.
That in the fall I made it with cranberries.
Yes.
Then in the summer with corn. But people love the corn, so corn won. So
I
now you're gonna
never
get it
would
with
have
corn.
thought to do corn and coleslaw.
Well, that gives a little bit of a crispiness
It
to
does.
it, right? Because it's very important that you get the textures and
Yes.
everything all the time. If it's just soft, you don't want to eat it.
Yeah, well, it's a layering effect,
It's a
right?
layering.
Yeah.
You have to have a crunch to it,
Yeah.
a little bit of sour, sweetness. All the elements got to be in there.
Well, food to be an experience, and you've nailed that at the Silver Diner.
Thank you. Well, the only reason why I nail it is because we got our family teams in every restaurant to work with it. So
Love that. So 35 years
Yes.
of celebrating the
Can you
Silver
believe it?
Diner. Ype's the guy on the menu, and you can see him, and now you can experience all that he's behind.
come to us for dinner,
Yeah.
not just for breakfast.
Dinner
because
at
you
the
could,
diner.
Dinner at the diner.
Well, wait a
You
minute.
can have the toast, or you
Can
can have
we
the
have
fish.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Ype? I'm just
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All
but,
right, I'm
yeah,
just-
but don't do it all in one sitting. Come several times. That's it.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
No, because you tried everything. You tried
I did
everything.
try everything.
I can just see you coming over as a whole gang, and let's
Oh,
try
man.
everything, guys.
Yeah,
love
yeah.
it, love
Give it all. Well,
That's the Italian way of eating,
that
right?
is the Italian.
Yeah.
When you're talking about when you're eating one meal, you're talking about the next
You
one.
yes. My dad always used to say, "How can you talk about the next meal?" I said, "Well, got a plan. Got a
That's
plan.
right, that's right. If food is your thing, if food
Yep.
can be your thing, it's always their thing at the
Yes.
Silver Diner. And you can get shoplocalbigdeals.com, a great opportunity to support local businesses. You'll get a gift card for a fraction of the cost. But
Yes.
we're restocking the store, so don't
Yes.
be disappointed when you go and it says sold out. We're getting more in.
Getting more.
We're getting more.
Come to the next generation diner, because that's what we are, the next generation diner.
Silver Diner is today's Tasty Tuesday on Key 103. I'm Dina Carole with Ype. Bye
Dina,
for now.
thanks for having me.
Thank you,
You're
my
awesome.
friend.